Ryan Glover. I'm going to read The Woods, a drama by David Mamet. A note on the set of The Woods. The play takes place on the front porch of Nick's family's summer house. The porch is a raised platform 2 or 3 steps coming down toward the lake on the downstage end. The front of the house on the upstage end. There should be railings around the porch strong enough for the actors to play on, one ladder back chair and a fixed bench upstage. Thus, the porch becomes an arena. One can leave it only by descending to the ground or retreating into the house. The Woods, Scene 1, dusk. Ruth and Nick are sitting on the porch. Ruth, these seagulls, they were up there. One of them was up there by himself. He didn't want the other ones. They came, he'd get them off. He let this one guy stay up there a minute. Nick, tell me, Ruth, they flew off. Nick, we have a lot of them. And herons. Ruth, you have herons? Nick, yes, I think. I haven't seen them in a while. We did when I was young. Ruth, do they stay in the winter too? Nick, no. Ruth, no. We'll need more blankets soon. Nick, were you cold last night? Ruth, I think you were dreaming. Yes. A little, you took all the blankets. Were you dreaming? Nick, yes. Ruth, I thought so. I hunched over next to you. I held you. Could you feel that? Nick, yes. Ruth, I went down for a walk. Nick, where? Ruth, down by the lake, all around. I sat down and listened, to the lapse. Time passed. I threw these stones. I picked the stick up and I drew with it. Nick, what did you draw? Ruth, all sorts of things. Nick, what? Ruth, patterns. The fish jumped. Everything smelled like iodine. Nick, Ruth, you could live up here. Why not? People could. You could live right out in the country. I slept so good yesterday. All the crickets, with the rhythm. You wait and you hear it. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Not chirping. Not chirping, really? Birds chirp, don't they? Nick, birds. Nick, crickets too, I think. Ruth, yes, Nick. I heard crickets chirp. The crickets chirp, yes, Ruth. I thought so. What do frogs do? Nick, they croak. Ruth, I listen all night long. They get soft at dawn. Maybe they go to sleep. Maybe the sun makes the air different. They become harder to hear. I don't know. Who knows what's happening? Down by the lake, there's a riding boat. A big green rowboat. It might be from here to here. It's riding and the back is gone. But I'll bet it was pretty big. I sat in it. Inside, the front was pointed up. It smelled real dry. I mooshed around and this is how it sounded on the sand. Very dry, I think I would have liked to go to the sea. Girls couldn't go to sea. It's cabin boys or something. Nick, they had women pirates. Ruth, they were outlaws. Men would not let women go to sea. Nick, the Vikings. Ruth, they let women go? Nick, sure. Ruth, no. No, I don't think so. Nick, no. Ruth, I heard of Vikings. Vikings women, they would stay home and make clothes. They used to bash the baby's head in. All the little girls, they'd kill them. Did you know that, Nikki? Nick, yes. Ruth, at birth? Nick, yes. Ruth, you heard that. Nick, yes, I read it. Ruth, not all of them, a lot of them, the Vikings. Poor babes. What do you think of that? Nick, give me a kiss. Ruth, I like it here. Can you smell the iodine? Nick, yes. Ruth, ozone, can you smell it? Can you smell ozone? Nick, now. Ruth, no, does ozone smell the thing itself? Nick, I think so. Ruth, they told us after the storms the ozone came from electricity. Nick, electrical discharges. Ruth, but now we have ozone alerts. They tell you it's no good for you. Who knows what's good for you? The Vikings had these lovely northern women they used to bash their heads in. Oh, well. Who knows what's good for them? If this was mine, I come here all the time. I think it's wild here, Nick. I saw a raccoon. Nick, when? Ruth, last night on my walk. Nick, you should have woke me up. Ruth, you were asleep. Nick, I would have gone with you. Ruth, no, you were dreaming. And then when I saw it was I was far from here. I heard a noise. I turned around and it was this raccoon. Nick, where? Ruth, over there. I saw his eyes. He ran off. Nick, they get in the garbage. Ruth, no, I know. They eat it. When I saw it, I did not know what it was. Then it ran off. Nick, we had them up here all the time. Ruth, when you were young. Nick, we catch them in a milk container. Ruth, are they vicious? Nick, very. Ruth, yes, I thought so. Nick, and you couldn't keep them because they gnaw their way out? Ruth, I was thinking, wait. They ate wood, the raccoons. Nick, no, you know, they chew it. Ruth, to get out. Nick, yes. Ruth, I was thinking. Pause. Nick, tell me. Ruth, things that people like. I thought the things that people like. I should have woke you up because I was thinking on my walk. I thought our appetite are just the body's way to tell us things that we may need. Pause. Nick, looking at lake. Fishes. Ruth, where are they? Nick, down there. Ruth, what do you think? Our appetites. Nick, say it again. Ruth, the liking that we have for things, desire, is just our body's way to tell us things. When we see some woman on the beach, we say that she is beautiful. That's because of what is in her. Small breasts, maybe large, the way she holds her back. We see her and we know if we would breed with her. The things that would come out of it improve the race. What do you think about that? Appetites. Nick, what about food? Ruth, what about it? Nick, taste we have for it. Ruth, taste. Nick, yes. Ruth, the taste we have for it. Nick, yes. Food. Are you hungry? Nick, no. Ruth, it must be the same. Our body says we need things. They all come from the ground. The vegetables, minerals, all pills and ointments. Everything comes from the ground in some way or another. Then we eat it. Medicine, I've thought about this. What they give us are just things that come out of the ground or we make. If they're concentrated, we alter them so we can swallow them. All things come from the ground. And the way that they found out was folks would eat them. We would keep the good and we would pass the bad things off. I saw the fish grab insects right out of the air. It all has properties. It all is only things the way they are. That is all there ever was. What they are and what they do. And that is beauty. Nick, what about cigarettes? Ruth, cigarettes, yes. Ruth, they are bad for you. Nick, I know. Ruth, why do we smoke them? Nick, yes. Ruth, we fall away from ourselves. We grow fat. We fall away. The woman too. And men, we pick the people that we know are bad for us. We do that all the time. Nick, we do. Why? Ruth, I don't know. Nothing lasts. This is what I thought down on the rowboat. It had rotted. It had gone back to the earth. We all go. That is why the earth is good for us. When we look for things that don't go back, we become sick. That is when we hurt each other. I thought about you and me. Nick, you did? Ruth, down on the rowboat. Yes. Nick, what do you think, Ruth? Ruth, coming up here. How you ask me, so little counts, Nick. Just the things we do to each other, the right things. That's what I think. The frog croaks. Nick, come here. Ruth, does it? Nick, yes, come here. Ruth, are you happy now? Nick, yes. Ruth, and she said they had a bear here. Nick, who said that? Ruth, the woman. Nick, when? Ruth, her mother saw one long ago. Nick, here. Ruth, right here. Nick, when? Ruth, when she was young. Nick, a wild bear. Ruth, yes. She told me they had built the house up on its cave and it came back. It used to keep on coming here and then it went away. And this is when she saw it. It came back, her mother said, when it was going to die, just like in Russia, to get beneath the house. Nick, when was this? Ruth, long ago. Nick, a wild bear. Ruth, yes, a long, long time ago. Nick, he'd be long dead now. Ruth, long dead. Nick, they still have them up there. Ruth, where? In Canada. Ruth, bears. Nick, not around here. Ruth, no. Nick, up where it's wild. Ruth, they have a lot of land. Nick, down maybe in canebrakes. Ruth, I don't think so. Most of them are gone, but we can think about them. Nick, my father saw a bear once. Ruth, he did where? Nick, in the Black Forest. Ruth, in the war? Nick, yes. Ruth, tell me. Nick, look. Oh my God. Ruth, what? Nick, the beaver. Ruth, where? Where? Nick, I'm pointing at it. Ruth, I can't see it. Nick, there. Look there. See? Ruth, yes. Nick, do you see? Ruth, yes. Nick, no, you don't see where I'm pointing. Ruth, yes, I do. Nick, you do? Yes. Nick, what? Ruth, it's a log. Nick, what is? Ruth, the beaver. Nick, the beaver is.